It's a Saturday. It's sleepover in the living room day. Go outside. Yes. Go outside. Yes, we go. Let's go. The door. Don't forget the door. Okay there. Happy Saturday. Yeah, I guess this is what we're doing today. We've got a bunch of sleepy people all around the living room. We've got the dogs that are dying to go outside. I slept. Let's talk about sleep here for a minute. Just because I go hard 18 hours a day doesn't mean I don't sleep for at least 6. When I say sleep, I mean pass out. I have no trouble falling asleep, if you know what I mean. Like, normally I don't. Sometimes I do, but normally, no. I'm exhausted by the time it's time to go to bed. I'm a typical, let's see, I don't know, 10 to 5, right? If I'm 10 to 5, 10 p.m. to 5 a.m., that's 7 hours. That's a good amount of sleep for somebody my age, I guess. I don't know what the official, they say 8 hours of sleep for kids. Some people need just normal. They need 9. And if you need 9, get your 9. But man, kids are sleepy all over the house. It all comes down to what do you do with the time you have. That's really what it is. I am go, go, go. Like yesterday, it was interesting. Kevin and I were working on the cement pillars here, and the ladies were doing some planning meetings for like what soap's coming up next, what are we making next year, all that kind of thing. Oh, here we go. Squirrel moment. Golf ball. So yeah, they were out here with us. They helped us out a little bit. When I say help, like they provided company and got us garbage bags. But a lot of planning goes in to what we, another golf ball. A lot of planning goes into what we do around here. So there are days where we need like that almost mental health day, but my point was, Kevin and I were done with all the cement for those pillars right there, somewhere right about there. We did all the digging, all the measuring. Here, I'll just run the time lapse. Okay, somewhere in that time lapse, Kevin falls in the hole, but you can't really see it. He's okay, I think. Today, his leg might be a little stretched. Piper, what are we doing? Huh? What's going on? She's doing a lot of pulling. What's going on, Piper? You want to go see Stella? Well, you both already pooped and peed, so you're doing pretty good. Yeah, what was I saying? So, we were done by like 3 o'clock. And that's early for us. But we decided to take it slow, and we went out, got some burgers, and Wendy screwed up our order. But that's okay, we got French fries. And then we came back and hung out by the pool, the closed pool, because we have a little gazebo back there. But it was cold. It was cold and windy. But we had a good time. Cooked some taquitos. Taquitos are good. They're good like party food. It wasn't a party. But yeah, it was a good slow day, kind of. I mean, when I say slow, I mean like, oh, Piper's got to go again. I'm like trying to get into the barn, and Piper's got to go. When I mean slow, it was one of those days for the ladies to talk about how far ahead they are, and what's next, and what are we gonna do next summer and spring, and things like that. And we got to decorate the store for Black Friday. Just so you know, on Black Friday, that's the Friday after Thanksgiving, which I don't know the date. I'll put it here. We will be open. Exactly what time, I don't know. Follow along. Facebook, YouTube. Oh my gosh, Piper, you pooped right in my walkway to get into the barn. That's ridiculous. Yeah, so we will be open. So if you're local or you want to come down, hang out, you know, maybe even in the new patio, which will be freezing, but if you want to come down, hang out. Are you pooping in the barn now? Oh my God, she just pooped in the barn. Piper, that's a no-no. What did you do? She pooped in the barn. Oh my goodness, this is craziness. I'm gonna actually close her in so I can let go of the leash. Unlike the other day, when I let go of the leash and she got to roam and go wherever she wants. I forgot you're pooping again? Oh, wow. Hey, I could just, you know, that was a little poo. I guess I'm happy she didn't poo in the bed or in the house, because that would have not been good. All right, you guys are back there again, so we can throw some more hay. Oh, yeah, so sleep is important. I remember one time, we're not getting too technical, my mom had a kidney transplant. I think we're pushing 5 years now? 6 years? I don't know. Long time ago. But prior to that, way prior to that, she was having some health concerns, health problems, meeting with doctors on all this medicine and this and that. And one of the major problems she had was not enough sleep. Sleep can cure a lot of things. I actually wasn't feeling too good yesterday afternoon. Like that, around that 4 or 5 o'clock, I was like, I just don't feel right. And it came down to, I just slept. Well, I think with the puppies, it's tough because right now puppies are tough. We'll get into that in a minute. Yeah, with the puppies right now, we're still feeding. We're still there at every single feeding. We still have to help them pee and poop. They're starting to pee and poop on their own, but you still have to help them. You still have to regulate how much they're eating, make sure they're not eating upside down. Upside down is bad. We don't want aspirations. We don't want pneumonia. We don't want any of that stuff. So every 4 hours around the clock, we're still there. They're pushing, what, day 14? No. Almost through this Tuesday coming up. Every Tuesday clicks another week, so. But it's really, really hard. It's a lot of work. I know that a lot of people are like, oh, it's all about the money. No, it's actually not. If you look at our history, 3rd generation dog breeders, family history there. They did the Dachshunds, the little wiener dogs. Do you know what those ones look like? Here, I'll put a picture. One of those, that's what we had. Mine was named Misty when I was a kid. And then my uncle's was Sir Michael. And then there were a couple others. I don't remember all their names. But then my uncle did. And then on top of that, we've bred chickens. We've bred rabbits. We helped at a horse farm that bred horses. Like, breeding happens, you know? So, yeah, 90 million dogs in the world. They're pretty, dogs are pretty popular. What else? What was I going? I don't know where I was going. I was going back to the house to eat breakfast. That's important too. What did we talk about? I said we were going to talk about the dogs. I did a little bit. It's not easy. Oh, and Frenchies, somebody asked, a C-section, like 90% of the time, you almost have to. You could try to let them give birth naturally, but you're probably going to run into problems. If you talk to 10 Frenchie breeders, 9 of them are going to say C-section every time. It's pretty much what we've learned. We want to check out the cement. Here, let's go check out some cement. We're going to go this way. That. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we build that thing and we put the legs on all 4 of these. And then we bring in more dirt. We level this all out. We put a couple chairs in there, and bing, bang, boom, we have a little area to sign waivers before you head into the store, which is right there. All right, I think I'm done. It's Saturday. Somebody left their backpack out here. Oh, Jake. Jake did a lot of work yesterday, actually, for me. He needed to make a little cash, and he did a lot of work. I was pretty impressed with the amount of work he did in the pool area, cleaning up all the old pool stuff. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, the Big E. The Big E is a big fair here in New England called the Big E, the Eastern States Expedition. And I think pretty much with the puppies, because there's no way to leave them, this will be the first time in 20-something years that Liz and I haven't gone. There's no such thing as a puppy sitter. So that's it. It's Saturday. It's gonna be a slow day. It's gonna be just hanging out. I don't know, I might make waffles or, oh, chicken noodle soup recipe went up on my other channel, on the Aaron channel, and it did really well. I have a part 2 coming soon, maybe today or tomorrow. And then I accidentally post a short video of Piper feeding her puppies on my channel, and it also went very well. So if you haven't checked out my channel, where I basically weigh in on Wednesdays and talk about food, you should go check that out, because there's a couple good ones over there. Maybe subscribe if you want to, it's free. Hit the button. Also subscribe here too, because it's Saturday. We'll be back again tomorrow.